everybody, and welcome once again to Ina. We are exploring another beautiful country this week. Macedonia is a geographical and historical region of the Balkan Peninsula, located in southeastern Europe, with a population of just over 2 million. Its official name is the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Macedonia, the country where Alexander the Great was born, is located in the Balkans. It's one of the former republics of Yugoslavia, and it has cities like Gostivar, Tetovo, and Ohrid. The majority of the population belongs to the Macedonian Orthodox Church. The official and most widely spoken language is Macedonian, which belongs to the eastern branch of the South Slavic language group. It's so close to Bulgarian that Bulgarians don't consider it a different language. And there are Turks, Albanians, and Romanians among its inhabitants. It was part of Josip Broz Tito's Yugoslavia during the period of 1945 to 1980. It's one of the 6 former republics of Yugoslavia. It's the least developed of these 6 republics, and it gained its independence with a referendum in 1991. The name Macedonia created a dispute between Greece and the new state. Greece maintained that the name Macedonia was Greek indeed. However, Macedonia continued using it. Greece was strongly opposed to the name Macedonia being used by the new state. Greece thought that if Macedonia used this name, it might claim that the region in Greece, which bears the same name, historically belonged to the new state. All of this dispute caused Macedonia to change both its name and its flag. The new state's name became the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Although it had to change its name, Macedonia has an important place in Europe's history. We are now driving in the streets of Macedonia. We're heading towards the city of Bitola. We shall cover about 170 kilometers, and the journey will take around 2 hours. We'll be in the city of Bitola soon, and we'll show you wonderful views from the city, which I'm sure you read about in European history. Bitola is the second largest city in Macedonia. It's also called Monastir by the Turks living there. It is located in the southern part of the Pelagonia Valley, and it is also an important junction connecting the southernmost part of the Adriatic Sea with the Aegean Sea and Central Europe. The Balkans and Macedonia were under the rule of the Ottoman Empire for many years. During this period, the region received a great deal of support from the empire, with lots of investments having been made. That's obvious from the historical buildings remaining from that time. The building behind me was made for the Sultan Rashad. This mansion is now being used as the Bitola State University's rector. This mansion, which was built specially for Sultan Rashad's visits, was completed 2 months before the Sultan's visit. And those buildings were for the Sultan's assistants. It's now used as a school of music. The city is dispersed along the banks of the Dragor River at an altitude of 2,019 feet above sea level under Baba Mountain, spreading on an area of 1,798 kilometers and with a population of 122,000. Bitola is an important cultural center. The second Macedonian university is located right here. The clock tower over there was built by the Ottomans in the 17th century. The city looks more beautiful thanks to the clock tower. Another historical building that remains from the Ottoman time is the Ishak Mosque, which was built in 1508. There were 71 mosques during the Ottoman rule. We are now in Cenai Mosque, which is located in the center of the city. It's now undergoing restorations. The mosque's rooms house permanent and temporary art exhibitions. Macedonians have protected the mosque very well. The authorities tell us that the motifs in the mosque are fabulous works of art. As you see, they're trying to renovate the mosque. When the work is completed, the mosque will serve as a permanent art gallery. Janai Mosque was opened to worshippers in 1559, and then it was changed into an art gallery. It was opened to the public in 1957. The Ottomans arrived in Monastir, now called Bitola, in 1382. The presence of the Ottomans contributed largely to the city's economic, cultural, and educational development. Bitola is a beautiful city, and you are a native of this city. You must know it very well. What can you tell us about this city? He says that Bitola has a rich history. Alexander the Great's father, Philip II, established the city of Heraclea Lycentis near Bitola in 400 BC. Up to 1382, when the Ottomans entered the city, Rome and Byzantium ruled over the country. It was only after the arrival of the Ottomans that Bitola developed into a city of culture, education, and strong economy. And it continued to be a prosperous city for many years. He goes on to say that if you want to fully appreciate what I'm telling you, just have a walk in the city and explore the historical buildings. He can confidently say that it was only after the Ottomans came to the city that the construction of schools, libraries, and hospitals were given more importance, and their numbers increased so that they could serve to benefit the public. He notes that they did not only build mosques. The oldest and most important works of art that can still be seen in the city remain from the Ottoman times. He says that Heraclea Lycentis is an important settlement from the Hellenistic period till the Middle Ages. It was founded by Philip II of Macedon by the middle of the 4th century BC. As an important strategic point, it became a prosperous city. But the archaeological remains of this period are not widely researched. The Romans conquered this part of Macedon in 148 BC and destroyed the political power of the city. The prosperity continued mainly due to the Roman Via Egnatia road, which passed near the city. Several monuments from the Roman times remain in Heraclea, including a portico, thermal baths, an amphitheater, and a number of basilicas. The theater was once capable of holding 3,000 people. He says the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church you see over there were built during the Ottoman period. For instance, St. Demetria Church was built in 1830, which indicates that the Ottomans ruled with justice and the individuals were free to practice their beliefs. He says that we, the natives of this country, should strive more to protect the history and follow the example of those who did their best for the development of this land. We are now going to Ohrid, one of the most beautiful cities of Macedonia, passing through tunnels. We'll show you all the popular places of this city: the castle, the lake, its historical houses, and the old pine. Ohrid is known to be the pearl of Macedonia. When we entered the city, however, the weather was cloudy and had just started to drizzle. The city of Ohrid reminds us of Mediterranean cities. This is Ohrid Lake with its beautiful swans. Macedonians call it Orik, while Turks call it Ori. This is the country's biggest lake. 2/3 of it belong to Macedonia, while the rest belongs to Albania. A great variety of fish thrive in this lake, but the most popular of them is the Ohrid trout.